Republican Congressman Dan Crenshaw from Texas was once viewed as a rising star in the Republican Party. He used to be out there just as vocal, just as frequently on TV as people like Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert. But over the last couple years, Dan Crenshaw has kind of toned it down a little bit, taken a back seat in the party, and, not really doing anything or making headlines or anything like that. But all of that changed 2 days ago when Dan Crenshaw decided to get into a fight and have a profane meltdown over something that a conservative reporter had to say. Conservative reporter Nick Sorter got on Twitter and accused Dan Crenshaw of being the guy that snuck the pay raise for Congress into the budget bill that, of course, did not end up passing. Here's what the reporter said. DC sources tell me that Dan Crenshaw is spearheading the effort to get a pay raise for Congress. Last week, when he was asked about his stock trading, Crenshaw whined that members of Congress haven't had a pay raise since 2009. Crenshaw almost got his way with a pay increase for members and benefits being included in today's massive spending boondoggle. Recently, Crenshaw even said, "You have no way to better yourself as a congressman without being able to trade stocks." That's insane! This guy is responsible for loads of the garbage we see being thrown into spending bills, all for his own benefit. Time for Eye Patch McCain to go. Wow. You kind of had me until you went with Eye Patch McCain. There's no reason for that. You've seen, people go after the eye patch and it doesn't end well for them. So that was a very stupid thing to say. The eye patch has no bearing on Dan Crenshaw's ability to do his job or who he is as a person. So that was just you being an a-hole. And Crenshaw apparently got pissed off. So Crenshaw sees this tweet, responds to it, and says, "Yeah, or maybe you're a effing lying piece of shit because I'm not even on the yes list for the whip team. Never have been. But hey, whatever gets you pathetic bottom feeders your clickbait, fucking incels." So, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I like that response. I think that's a good response from Dan Crenshaw. You got some personal attacks in there. He personally attacked you, so it's fair game at that point. I'm good with it, okay? Then, of course, you brought in the facts. You're like, I'm not even on the whip team. How could I even do the thing you're accusing me of when I literally don't have the ability to do it? So that was a smart defense, by the way, from Crenshaw. I don't like the guy. I don't like his politics, but credit where credit is due. That's a good response. And you would think that would be the end of it, right? Oh, God, no. Because at this point, the right-wing influencer known as Turd on Twitter decided to chime in too. Turd's real name, by the way, is Philip Buchanan. It's like the whitest name I've ever heard. But anyway, Turd chimes in and says, quote, "Yeah, get it right. Dan Crenshaw is the America Last, Ukraine First war pig who doesn't need a raise because of all the money he makes when he miraculously became a stock expert since joining Congress. So saith the wise Turd." Crenshaw responded to Turd saying this: "Anonymous cowards like Turd talking shit without any evidence. I'm used to it. Sorry I was guy fighting the wars that little bitches like you would never dare to. One of us has actually served this country and continues to, while losers like you make money being trolls on social media. If you think I'm rich, you're a fucking idiot. The people getting rich off politics are the influencers like Turd selling their platforms to the highest bidder. Sorry to break it to y'all, that's the truth." Dan, could you switch your politics and go super far left, become Bernie Sanders, but keep the attitude? Look, I love a fighter. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love a fighter. Okay? And that's Crenshaw is. And again, if his politics weren't dog crap, he'd be a pretty good guy. So, Dan, I'm just letting you know, man, you ever want to see the light, come over to the left, we're going to welcome you with open arms because we need a little bit of hostility. We need a little bit of anger, right? We need somebody with fight. You just got to fix literally everything you believe in and then we'll be good to go. But I will give you full credit and full props for taking down these two losers. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.